Hello, hello, hello. It is that time. A lovely Tuesday. I hope I hope everything is going well for you. Things are going all right for me. I wasn't I wasn't even sure if I was going to stream today or not. I didn't I made the incredibly silly decision to put another Satisfactory stream early in the week. So I didn't have enough time to finish what I wanted to, I guess, in game. Um, but I also kind of hit a wall that I don't want to progress too much off screen. So, we'll see. I figured there's enough for me to do in game that, I can make a stream of it even if I don't necessarily have my main factory and storage system and everything up and running because that's going to take a while. So we'll be working on that today. Maybe I'll do another stream sometime in the week as an update. But for now, here we are. I thought I had something else I was going to talk about, but I don't remember what it is. So, I'll get the game up and running. I was literally playing this like right before going live because it's just I didn't I was hoping to get more done, but I didn't. I'm I'm paralyzed with indecision as to my next step. But here we are. Um, I don't even know what is different from the last time that I streamed. Things have kind of been expanded and a bit, but it's generally still doing the same stuff. Let's see. I guess first and foremost is the. Hang on. I gotta get down here. I officially have a complete and self sufficient modular frame construction underway. It exists on its own iron node, so it's not pulling resources from anywhere else in my supply chain. For now, anyway. Because I needed those to build the parts we needed. We needed the assembly parts for the space elevator, which I have been constructing for some time off screen, as you can see. So we've got the smart plating. We've got all the other stuff in another location. But for the time being, I finally built the foundation. This is going to be the general idea and location of my mega factory. So all my storage will be centralized here. Most of my production will probably be centralized in this building as well. Probably in like multiple levels up or down from here. I've started the general look of the storage. This is probably what it'll end up looking like, although with more walls eventually, along with smart splitters here in the back. Again, this is not hooked up or working in any way. In fact, I'm a little nervous about this, to be honest, because I don't know if this is going to work the way I want it to. I mean, in theory, my whole plan is to basically have like a conveyor belt on the outside in which all of the inputs from various points on the map attach to, and that sends the whatever products they are importing. Probably it would be, I guess, raw materials mostly, or ingots. and then those would travel along the that conveyor belt, which would then go into these splitters, where each resource is then split outward into its storage containers, one by one, until everything is sorted. And anything that isn't sorted goes into an overflow, which will go into a resource, an awesome sink. So there will be no excess. Everything will be funneled into scrap, essentially, to keep everything running smoothly. The problem is, I have Mark III conveyor belts unlocked, but I don't know if they will be fast enough. My main worry is that the conveyor belts get backed up at some point because they just can't transport resources fast enough, and that backs up the whole system and causes everything to go wrong. So I am hesitant to go all in to finish building this, and thinking maybe, just maybe, I should wait until I have Mark IV conveyor belts. But we'll see. Again, I will probably do most of this off screen because it's going to be a lot of busy work getting all the storage set up, and I haven't really figured out exactly how this is all going to work, but this is the start, essentially. It's gonna be weird. Anyway. Quartz production over here is still going strong. I've unlocked a whole bunch of stuff from the awesome sink. I got all the walkways. I've got not all the foundations, but quite a few of them. The important ones. I've unlocked, again, not all of the walls, but a good chunk. The ones that I want. So, we got the main stuff unlocked. There's still a bunch more for us to get, but that's for another time. For now, we need to finish, or we need to send our parts off into the space elevator, because they should be all prepared. Oop. Smart plating, I believe we needed 500. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got some extras. Go on, put these into the space elevator. Oh, I also built the rebar gun, which I haven't actually used yet. But I have a ranged weapon, officially. Yeah, 500 smart plating. $500. So we also need versatile framework and automated wiring, both of which are being produced at a different location. Let's hope I can get there without falling to my death. I have killed myself, I think, at least twice on that cliffside. Oh, I also greatly expanded my coal power plant. I think we had 4 generators before. Now we have 11. It was supposed to be 12, but I didn't have enough space to build a 6th one on the left side, so it ended up being 11. But it's enough. Our maximum power consumption is like not even quite 2/3 of what our capacity is, so we're in good shape. What is being produced here? Those are stators. There's our automated wiring. Again, extras. Now let's get up here. I've been relying on the zip line a lot. And this is our steel production zone, which is making versatile frameworks. 2, 3, 4, 500. And I'll just let those continue to craft. Because I got a few modular frames left in there, so I'll get a few more. My intent was to overproduce the assembly parts because they are worth a metric ton of awesome points if you dump them into the sink. But you also need them. Actually, no. That's right. Because the other assembly parts are just built from different recipes. You don't actually... Well, I think the smart plates... Maybe you do. I think you do use them. I don't know. I'll hold on to them for now. If I am in desperate need of more points, I will dump them in there, but I'll keep them for now. I think the other recipes end up using those, so I'll keep them for now. No, can't fit in there. Okay, shove all these in there, shove those. Our whole crate to the space elevator is loaded, ready to go. It's so satisfying. And away it goes. Let's go watch it from over here. There it goes. Oh, I also built this. This is going to be temporary storage for when I have to completely rebuild my whole production area down below. I'm going to use those storage containers to store all the parts. Because I'm going to need somewhere to put them when I redesign all this. It's going to be a disaster. I'm still not 100% convinced that it's going to work, but we'll see. I also did a whole bunch of research. I did most of the Caterium research tree, as you can see. I got held up here because I need plastics. I guess I don't need plastic for the power switch, but I don't have a whole lot of need for a power switch. Alien organisms. Yeah, I've done a bunch of research here. I've done almost all of the quartz line, a bunch of the sulfur. So at this point, I can actually build the Explorer. Although I need heavy modular frames, but I think I can make those. Yeah, I can. I don't have the building that can make these yet, the manufacturer, but I can make them by hand. I need 5 of them. We have enough motors. Okay. So I may end up having to build some because well, I need motors anyway. Rotors and stators. Yeah. Okay. So we gotta unlock oil processing. I gotta go find some oil. Because at this point, I don't really know where there is any oil nearby me. I haven't found any, but I haven't really done a whole lot of exploration either. So that's where we're at. That's on the menu for today. So let's see. Stators require steel pipes and copper wire. which I have here. Or no, I don't have steel pipes here. I don't have any steel production here. That is the issue. Berries? Invisible berries. Not so invisible berries. Okay. Because I got lots of copper production here. I got way more than I need. No steel. Whoops. All my resource nodes are currently tapped. Although that's doing 120 per minute. That's taking 30, and that's taking 30. So I could get another one. Oh, but I don't have coal here. I need too many resources all in one place. I guess I'll have to just... I will have to set up... Oh, I didn't actually set that as my milestone. Hold on. I'll have to set up a motor factory at a remote location. Okay, let's dump these copper sheets in here because we got lots of those. Yeah. That's too much, but whatever. Got lots of copper sheets. So, boom, boom, boom. I have encased industrial beams. I wonder if I could get those being produced too. I must go investigate. And then steel pipes. That's easy. How do I make motors? Motor. 2 stators, 2 rotors. So I need 100 rotors to make 50 motors. Ow. Boom. 100 rotors. I'll take 200, because I got lots. The last time I died making that fall is when the game autosaved at the exact moment that I was falling. And it lagged out just enough that I did not connect with the wire. Okay. So this was making automated wiring, but we don't want that anymore. I want motors. How many stators am I making? 5 per minute. How many does this use? 10 per minute. Ugh. That is also out of steel pipe. Okay. I forgot that I didn't actually set up a reliable stator production. Because that's making 30, that's using 30. making 20 per minute. And how many do you use? 15 per minute. Okay, so I could do that. It would drastically slow down my steel pipe production, but I don't think that's a problem. I don't use it for anything major. Sure don't like this, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Okay, so that'll do that. That's producing wire. That's all well and good. Produce the stators, which combined with rotors will make there we go. Will make motors. And this automated wiring can just chill out in there for now. Although I guess it uses 2 at a time. So it's already got enough in there that it'll run out of rotors before it requires more stators, but at the very least it'll keep producing them, because I'll need more. Let's see if we can adjust this steel pipe production, maybe bump it up a touch. So if I turn the clock speed on my smelter all the way up, that's 45 per minute. But is that enough? Because these are 60 and 60 apiece, which is 120. 45 would be 165. Turn that up. That'll be 180. Yeah, that'll work. That'll be more than enough. Efficiency be damned. Okay, so that's producing 45 ingots per minute, which means we can bump this up to... yeah. So that'll use 45 per minute. That'll produce 30 per minute. We're only using 20. Or are we even using 20? No, we're using 15. So our steel pipe production will be a little bit slower, but we still should be able to get more than enough of a stockpile. While building motors at the same time. Cool. I'm going to take this automated wiring out of here. All right. Off we go. I'm pretty sure I overbuilt the crap out of my coal power plant, but yeah. It is what it is. Wait. I am dumb. I came over there for more than just motors. Me silly, silly man. Would it be more efficient to get a hypertube set up over here? Probably. But the zipline is too much fun. Okay. I need limestone. Okay. Oh, that's not that far away, actually. Let's go see. Limestone. Oh, there's more coal here, too. What else did I need coal for? I don't remember. There's the limestone. Alright, so this limestone here can be used to create concrete, which I can then pump over to our station here. And figure out... Well, first figure out how to get back up here. So I can make concrete. And let's turn this off. Oh, I guess it's only got 9 more modular frames to build, so that's not too bad. But I need you to make encased industrial beams. 30 concrete, 24 per minute. Okay. Continue making those. In fact, here, just have a stack of beams, because I'm tired of waiting. And then, okay. Oh, not the power line. Delete the storage container. So I gotta get that limestone from over there. Conveyor it all the way over, probably to this side. Uh-oh. This is gonna hurt. That happens far too often. Hey, bacon. Mom. I hear wildlife. Alright. Let's restore the health that we lost. So yeah, we conveyor the concrete that we produce over there, over to here, and then conveyor it up and into our manufacturer. Or assembler, excuse me. Manufacturer is a very different building. And then I'm pretty sure the tier 4 conveyors use encased steel beams as the resource in question, so I'm gonna need them anyway. I have to make a portable miner. I love how the... Okay, it's normal quality. I only need 30 per minute anyway. So it'll be producing more than enough. But I love how the, like, the tier 1 construction items, usually they, the items that you build things with look pretty... You can draw the through line between, like, the part and the item that you're crafting. You can kind of see how it ends up like that. But the early stuff is just like, yeah, you put some steel or some iron plates and some iron rods together, and you have an automatic miner. Alright. You say so, game. Okay, where is Too Long? Too Long is there. Too Long is here. Is there a better way of doing this? Almost certain. Do I particularly care? Absolutely not. Excuse me, sir. I'm going to have to build through you. I hope you don't mind. Okay, so I want the elevator to be about here. Right about here. Right about here. I don't know why I went down so much. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, conveyor lift Mark 1. Boom. That'll go up there. How am I going to get up there? I don't really know. I have to go all the way around. Because I am incredibly silly. Don't you dare stop constructing on me. I know what I'm doing. I just gotta get myself in the right position. Aha! It just pops out in exactly the right spot. Concrete out of nowhere. Okay, that's done. So let's go change that to encased steel beams. Put a bunch of them in there. And then we gotta hook up power. Which should be easy. Wire's too long. Okay. Can make some long power lines. Let me tell you. Course too steep. Oh wow. Can make some long power lines. Jeez. Okay, that'll go there, and then that'll hook up to that. So that should start pumping out concrete, which will travel a mile away to be made into encased steel beams. This could take a hot minute. I'll grab some nuts in the meantime. And there were some berries down here too. Yeah. Hello, berries. Yoink. This could take a little while. So, while that's getting underway, I'm going to go ahead and grab 500 of these bad boys. Yeah, that's good enough. And I'll also take all these versatile frameworks out. Go store them somewhere else. Yeah, it'll be a little while before we get there. Hey, we got 50 motors already. Sweet. So I guess we have enough to actually finish this oil processing milestone. And then we can begin the search. I also researched the Explorer vehicle, which I might end up building. And use that to go looking for oil. Ugh. Still haven't fixed this. But, oh well. Jump pad, take me home. Okay, let's shove all these in there. Shove those. Encased steel beams. What did I need these for? I built a bunch of these for something, and I don't remember what it was. Oh, I remember what it was. It was for the Mark II miners. But that's kind of whatever at this point. So, let's use them for that instead.
Milestone reached. Oil acquisition and refining unlocked. Oil-based products can now be made. The byproducts of oil refinement can be used after further processing, as seen in the refinery. Caution. This is a reminder to minimize the chance of expiration during out-of-base activities.
Alright. Where the oil at? 500 meters. That's not bad. It's a lot closer than it was in my last factory. What do I need? 5 heavy modular frames. Can I build that? No, I need encased industrial beams. Well, I can build some of those. Oh, I need a lot of these, don't I? How many of... I only need 5. Okay. I also need... where is it? Crystal oscillators. I need quartz. Let's go get some quartz. Hopefully not hurt ourselves. My quartz mine is like out of control. Sirens outside. I'm just going to grab a bunch of these and dump them into the resource sink. Because that's literally what I've been doing with all these quartz crystals. I come down here every now and then and just dump them all into the awesome sink for points. I've barely been using them for anything. Because I do not need that many. I went a tad bit overload on the quartz crystals. So let's shove them in here. Save one. Oh, yeah. Let's put all of these... Let's put these assembly parts in here. So I don't really want those in my inventory. Crystal oscillator. Let's make them. I only need 5. I believe I have one. Pow. So the rest of these crystals can be mulched. Okay, let's see what else I need. I need more encased industrial beams. Then heavy modular frames. I can make exactly 5. Okay. Wow, I'm out of screws. When was the last time that happened? And then I need to make some more beacons. And... oh, I need a bunch more beacons. Hold up. I need 15 beacons. And then 5 motors, which we have right here. And now where in God's name do I put this thing? I guess probably over there. Because I guess I'll go down to the desert level before I actually build it. But first... oh. Need to resupply on basic equipment. Steel plates. Iron plates, whatever. Advanced plating. And that's probably good. Yeah, I don't think I really need anything else. Let's get down to the desert floor. I already checked that crashed pod, so I know what its deal is all about. Oh, you know what? I don't have any fuel. Well, I've got a little bit of biofuel, but that's not helpful. But I know where I can get some. Pardon me for a moment. right here. Yoink. Just grab some coal out of the coal miner that's powering all of my entire electricity grid at this point. And away we go. Eventually, once I get my main warehouse up and running, or at least better situated, I'll have like a garage underneath it that I can store all my vehicles. All right. She runs on coal. I need to scan for oil. That way. Goodbye, alien. Just send you to oblivion. Well, there we go. Everything's fine. I think it was up here. Yeah. To fight some bugs. Impure. Squelch. Impure oil. Not the biggest fan of that. See if I can take this guy down. Are you? You're just a fire. Okay. You just spit fire. Which is fine. Oh, God. There we go. Sucker. Okay, so there's more. That's impure oil. There was another source just down there. Let's investigate. Well, that's a minor problem. Or is it? Leave my explorer alone. I should heal first. Shove these berries into my mouth. Alright, so we gotta get through there. Normally, you would need a gas mask. Unless there's a way around. What is going on here? That was just something straight up floating in the sky. You know what? I won't question it. Oh. Uh-huh. Ooh. Okay, let's see. How deep is this water? Not deep enough. Guardian. Come on. I'm noticing a lot more pop-in the game now that I didn't notice before. Especially on those guys. Anyway. Okay, that's normal. Normal oil. Was there more here? Oh, it's over there. That's a big boy. What got him from there? Yeah. Take that, sucker. He's the one that spits acid. Or blue fire, or whatever it is that he's supposed to be spitting. Hate those bugs. Oh yeah, that's more oil. Impure. Well... nuts to that. Oil, oil. Oh, there's more over there. There's a bunch of oil here. This will probably also have a guardian of some sort. A bunch of guardians. Wow, that pop in. Oil. Oh, that's pure. That is pure oil right there. Clear this place out. that guy is. That's a special boy. That was too far. There we go. Please. Please. Did I kill them all? I guess I did. I also like how there's a lizard doggo here who is just completely underwater. Doesn't seem to be bothered by it at all. Pure oil. Alright. This seems like the place to be. Come here. So let's shove a beacon down here. Pure oil sands. Black. Maybe not quite black. Slightly off black. Alright. Pet the lizard dog. Alright. Oh, I also unlocked the map. So we can actually see roughly how far we are. Which is not that bad. Yeah, the next level of assembly parts for the space elevator is she's a biggin. And the tractor that I built that I literally have not used at all. Okay, so oil extractors, refineries. I need to place it on a resource node. I know. Oh, there we go. It is snapping weird. Okay, so these oil extractor extracts 120 cubic meters per minute, so these would be 240. 10 meters upward, and then the refineries we will have to use to build plastic and rubber. Heavy oil residue. And then the oil residue can be converted into fuel. Or, no, hold on. Eventually we get the ability to package fuels, or like package liquids, but I don't have that yet, so. Let's head back to base. Whoa. Pardon-moi. Somehow I don't think this vehicle would be running this smoothly on just coal. Oh, that's a big spider. I don't want to mess with you. Where am I? This is not how I got here. Oh, it is. Okay. It was just a very weird way that I did not recognize. Right, I can't actually jump up there. Okay, let's go see how our encased industrial beams are doing. It's funny how, starting without the map, you kind of get you get your sense of directions, and then once you get the map and you realize what direction north actually is, you realize how wrong you were. Like, in my mind, this production area was north of my base, but in actuality it is almost directly west. Okay, so yeah, that ran out of rotors, but that's okay. Although we will need rotors. I may have to do some finagling. What do I need to build rotors? Screws and iron rods. I could probably make this work here. It'll be a little weird, but anyway. How's this? What? What? Oh. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I am such an idiot. Okay. Let's make this go away. Put a storage container here. I forgot to set my concrete to actually be producing concrete. Instead, it is just harvesting raw limestone. Woof. Ow. Oh, that almost killed me. Hold on. Wait, no. I want that in slot 1, that in slot 2. Okay. Okay. Let's dismantle this. Because I am a complete moron. That only does 15 per minute. I need 30. Let's switch this up then. Splitter. Instructor. There. There. Go. Boop. And boop. disgusting, but it's all temporary. It's all temporary. And then a merger. All right. There. Conveyors at 90-degree angles. Horrifying. Okay, so this is going to go about there. Power that, power that, power this. So, all that time I was waiting for my, what? Why is there a power pole here? No, I don't want that. All the time that I was waiting for my industrial, or encased industrial beams, completely worthless, because I didn't actually have the concrete production set up. Nice. Just the complete and utter clown. Alright, well, with that now being produced, I think it is time to revisit this. Okay, so let's think about this. So this is 60, 60, and 45. Which is 165. This is 180, so it's not enough. What do I need for a miner Mark II? I need encased industrial beams. Of course I do. Well, I can make some, at the very least. While I am waiting, allow me to just stand on top of my craft bench and shove these industrial beams into concrete. Ten times. Don't need that. Now I don't need a foundry. I need an equipment workshop to make another portable miner. Then I can eliminate you and eliminate you. And go with a Mark II miner. So, wait, these are all... That's Mark II, that's Mark II, that's Mark II, that's Mark I. Which is fine. Mark II only does 120 resources per minute. Well, that's why this was bottlenecked. Upgrade all conveyors to Mark III, including the one that doesn't really need to be upgraded. Okay, let's get this hooked up to power so that can continue to produce. So that will be producing more than enough iron ore. Which I will have to split here yet again. need more industrial beams. Gimme. This is... Oh, right. I didn't... Okay. There we go. Now the concrete goes in there. I'm just going to get it started with some concrete. And the rest of this junk is going to get thrown into the sink. Down the sink it goes. Okay, let's see. So I think what I'm going to do... Hop down here. I'm going to extend this a bit. Because the other iron production will split off, come down here, and then out to here. Where it will be smelted. How many smelters do I need? That's 15 per minute. That's 10 per minute, okay. Only produces 40. How many... Oh, that uses 100 screws per minute. That uses 195. Wait, that produces... The copper rotors produce way more rotors at a time, though. Holy crap. Because right now, this copper node is literally just producing wire. I gotta think about this. Because that would cover 22 per minute. Copper sheet, 20 per minute. 20 per minute. That's doable. It's definitely doable. Ho ho ho. Might be onto something here. Hang on, I gotta go reconnect this thing. Or did I do that already? Okay. Steel production is running just fine, I believe. I'm gonna upgrade the conveyor belts here too, because I think they could stand to be a little faster. Oh, but I gotta upgrade the whole thing, don't I? Sure do. There. That should be able to cover the need. Now, you. Let's do some disassembling here. Okay, so this is making stators, which at this point I don't really need a whole lot of, so I'll just shove them all in there. I could use a smart splitter here too, if I really want to get fancy. I'm gonna expand this out this way a tad. first and foremost, I have to change this. So I need it facing a different direction, like that way. Let's go with a Mark II conveyor belt, just to keep it running smoothly. Splitter, go there. Mark II conveyor goes this away. Get this hooked back up to power. Bada bing. Now, new smelter. This will be producing copper ingots, 30 per minute. Actually, I probably don't need it more than just a 1. So that'll be 20 per minute. 20 per minute, 10 per minute. Wait. So let's go with a target of 40 per minute. 40.2. And then this will be able to $10, $20. No, I'll still need to bump it up a bit because the target. Hang on. I am confusing myself again. Copper rotor. So our target is 22.5. So I would need to bump this up to 11.3 and 11.3, 22.6. So I would actually need to split this too. Woof. Math is hard. Okay, so that goes there. That goes there. That goes in. So these are both going to be producing copper sheets at a rate of 11.3. Boom. So that's 22.6 in total, which will cover this. And then the screws. That is a whole nother can of beans. We're going to need more space. Let's put this storage container on this side for now. And put all these stators in here. Boom, boom. Because I don't really need that right now. So I don't actually know how many copper ingots per minute that's going to need. probably slightly more than 40. I guess if I just bump it up to 45, that should be enough. We'll see. Okay, so those will be the copper sheets. 22 per minute. I guess I can merge those now. Conveyor merger. I'll put it... Sure. Should be plenty. And then the iron. Now we have to deal with the screws. So let's see. 195 screws per minute. This can produce 40 per minute. Wow. So with 2 constructors at 250% clock speed, they would be able to cover it. But I won't have enough power cells for everything, because these are going to be using... I mean... 250%, so it would be using 25 iron rods per minute, which is way more than that can produce. And it would be using an absurd amount of power. So let's think about this. How many... This is getting out of hand. I might need a lot of room for this. Okay, let's get on back up here. So each smelter would produce 30 per minute. Each constructor uses 15. So each smelter can produce or can supply 2 constructors with enough iron ingots to basically make 40 screws per minute. So this is 165. It is at 240. So I'd basically be able... I'd only have enough iron, theoretically, to cover 2 smelters. 30, 30, 60. That's like 220. Yeah, it'd be tight. Okay, Mark III conveyor belt is gonna have to go over here. And then over here. And there. Then the conveyor lift will go down here. And we'll I don't know if this is going to intersect. Oh, it totally does. That's fine. I can go over here. Spaghetti hell. Okay. So, smelter. I guess I need to split this first. Okay, smelter. Smelter there. And let's go... Smelter over here. Oh, this is just to make rotors, and then the stators have to get over there too, somehow. So let's do something different. Let's split this. Like right about there. Then I can put a smelter here and a smelter here. So those will split into those. And then production constructors. The constructors can go there, there. And this is where it's going to get interesting. So I'm going to go ahead and stick a foundation over top of that. Then I'll move these constructors to be right underneath. That's not right. I need them to be lined up just right. Right there, right there. And I gotta get up there. Oh, there's not enough clearance here. There's stuff right up there. Well, that's not gonna work. Dang. Thought I was being clever for a second there. Unless I go underneath. Let's see here. There, those there. Wait. I keep forgetting that you can mass dismantle things. Yeah. Berry. No. Okay. Now what? Now I build my constructors there. Was that in the middle? Not quite. They're not in the middle enough. There we go. Okay, this is where it's gonna get interesting. So I need to get back up there. Okay. Wait. Did I position these the wrong way? Yes, I did. I put all of these constructors facing the wrong way. Oh, no, I guess the bottom two ones are still good. These top ones are not. So those foundations can stay there because these ones need to go. Now let's think. Conveyor splitter. I need a merger. What a mess. I'll use Mark II conveyors for these just to ensure that they've got enough capacity just in case there's some sort of slowdown. Because there almost assuredly will be. Oh, that's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. So we'll do that for both of these. Mark II. And then those will emerge. Delete these conveyor poles. Gotta keep everything nice and clean. Now let's see. Need to get back up. Okay, so I do have to get rid of those. And then the conveyor lift will come up. And attach to mergers. Right here, I guess. 2 conveyors. I actually need... Okay, I do need to connect those. Do I need to connect these? No, I don't think so. Okay, so then those 4 constructors will be producing screws, which will then go into our assembler. For here somewhere. Let's do a right turn here. And, oh no. There we go. Right turn there, and then this one. Copper rudders. Okay, so these will be making copper sheets, which will be covered. These will be making screws, probably at slightly more than... Wait. Oh no. I forgot a step. I forgot a step. 'Cause I need the iron rods to be made first. Okay, that's fine. Disaster. So that has to go away, that has to go away, that has to go away. So all of these effectively need to be so I need more constructors. I can't actually afford that because I don't have enough. I don't have enough equipment. The energy draw of this is going to be ridiculous. Alright. We gotta go back to base. Get ourselves some wire. This is silly. Gotta go get wire. Get a couple stacks just to be sure that we got lots. I could probably use some more iron rods just to be safe. And I'll dump the rest of this raw materials into my sink. Not that they're really worth anything, but, you know, that too. I should choose another milestone while I'm here too. Well, there's the gas mask. There's all of our packaged stuff and the packager, which is a new building. There's the manufacturer. That's the one I want. For my storage system, this is the one I want. And the fuel generator would be nice too. Jetpack sure would be nice. Monorails, Pipeline Mark II. We got lots of stuff, lots of fun stuff coming. Oh, that unlocks the computer, which we need for the logistics. So I guess we're doing industrial manufacturing. But for now, I'm gonna load up on concrete. I also fixed my concrete production, so it's producing far more than I need, along with everything else. But that's fine. Better to have too much than not enough. These power lines that go over this river here are literally only here so that I can get to this area faster. That's it. All right. So I need more constructors. So they're going to go right there and be connected into one another. I want to do it without having to go back down there. These guys need more constructors. Okay, so you're going to be making iron rods. You're going to be making iron rods. And then you're going to be making screws and screws. Okay. So it should work. Then these will have to be merged again. Which I think I'm going to do out here instead. So merge. We'll use Mark II conveyors. Whoop. That one's not aligned properly. then conveyor lifts. I guess I should build the belts out here first. Excuse me, sir. Hope you don't mind if I build this stuff here. There, built 2. Boom, boom. So those will all converge. An assembler will be out here. Let's go here with Mark II conveyor. Boom. And then Mark I conveyor. We'll provide that. Those will be copper rotors, so 195. There's a whole lot of theory here that we will find out one way or another whether it actually works. Okay, so you'll be doing iron. You'll be doing iron. Which will create 30 and 30 is 60 per minute. Which should be enough to cover all these iron rods. Iron rod, screw, screw. Yeah, okay. Now I need to get down here. Set all these correctly. So iron rod, screw, screw. Then power. This is the dirty part. This is just to produce rotors. This is absurd. Okay, let's change this into a Mark II power pole. So that we can make even more connections. Oh, we already had one there. Well, whatever. Let's bring this over here. Keep jumping too high. These darn Blade Runners. Let's build another Mark II power pole over here. Right there. So I'll connect those. Then I will connect this down here. So that can power the miner, the smelter, and that constructor. Now, power pole Mark II. Let's put her right there. Connect that. This has got 7 connections. Ooh. I forgot that I unlocked the wall power connectors, which you can just connect to automatically now. That's very nice. Let's go power line. I guess. Oh, I only have the Mark 1 outlet though. That's fine. Okay, so that powers smelter, smelter. I have 3 left. Gotta do another power pole. Or maybe, oh no, I can just use this. So that will power that. That will power this. Power. Power. Unlimited power. So connect there. Actually, we'll do a Mark II pole. Right there. Go boom, boom. Okay, now we need 195 screws per minute, so roughly 200. So if each of these is producing 50 screws per minute, I want to know how many iron rods it's using. All right, we're good. So we'll bump all of these up to 50 screws per minute. The iron production will be able to cover it. Can I ride this up here? It's a little weird, but gets the job done. And then off we go to the races. Bump that up to 50. Bump that up to 50. Scared to look at my power grid. I guess that wasn't too bad. Okay, so that's going to create rotors. 11 per minute. That is a lot. Now, the stators. How in God's name do I get them over there? I guess first things first, let's get the next assembler figured out. Probably gonna go about there. This will be building motors. So that will go into there. And then, actually, wait, no, that's not right. 10 per minute, 11.25. Okay. I'm gonna have to put a... I'm gonna use a smart splitter for this one. I guess that also means the assembler isn't going to be able to be there. Okay, let's turn the assembler. I'll have it go this way instead. Okay, so this thing... The left output is going to be the rotors. The right output is going to be overflow. And the center output is none. So, basically, the way this will work is this will keep feeding rotors into this machine until the conveyor belt is backed up, in which case it will start to overflow in this direction instead. And so I'm just going to stick a storage container there. And then all of the overflow will go to storage. Just expand this. Now I need to get the stators over here. Wait, yeah. Let's use something we haven't used yet. The stackable conveyor pole. Put it there. And so we gotta get this going this way. So we'll kind of stick it there. So it's not quite perfect right angles or anything, but no, that's not. I don't want that there. Go away. I think I want this right about there. Maybe, yeah. Hopefully that's enough to get a good right angle. Yeah. Is that the center it's pointing to? It is. Okay. Wait, yeah. Oh, I need to bring it over here to about this point. And then in. That's full of connections. That's full of connections. Ugh, okay, you know what I'm going to do? Build another connection over here. To power both of... Not what I intended to do, but... Power those. This thing will make motors, which will go into another storage container a little bit spaced away. Oh, okay, motors. All this for motors. Ridiculous amount of busy work just to be able to build motors with regularity. And rotors, for that matter. Rotors and motors. It's my favorite tabletop game. That's using 10 stators per minute. How many am I producing? Only 5. Oh. Oh. My base is not designed to fall off of. I am intended to stay on the platforms at all time. Okay, so you're only making 5 stators per minute. I thought I was making more than that. Oh well. I've got a bunch of stators in storage here. I will leave them for now as my overflow while these things build. Okay, so these are not providing screws fast enough. If there's any one thing that I am noticing, definitely not providing screws fast enough. Because the iron rods aren't being produced fast enough. Because... Okay. So it's 30 per minute. 15 and 15. Oh, yeah, that's why. Because... Well, no, that should work, shouldn't it? Each smelter is making 30 iron ingots per minute. So that's 60. Split 4 ways, should be 15 each. Which is what these are doing. And it's making 15 iron rods per minute. It's not getting them fast enough. It's splitting the resources too much. I gotta speed it up. Come on. How expensive is this gonna be? Pretty expensive. Because this one is filling up like super fast, and this one is barely being able to keep up. And how are these other ones doing? That one's super full. That one can barely keep up. I guess it's not really working as intended because it's not splitting evenly. So 30 is being split 3 ways here, and then being split 2 ways here. Although that shouldn't be 30, I guess that should be 60. I'm confused. Why doesn't this work? I don't understand logistics. Which, if that's the case, I probably shouldn't be playing this game. But it's too much fun. 30 per minute. Getting weird hitches every now and then too. I'm wondering if it's not a PC problem. My temperatures are good. Someone needs to make a game to manage the game. You're telling me. I mean, there are tools out there that work. But... okay, well, I think the only way that I'm really going to solve this problem is if I just ramp up ingot production in here. I still have yet to get my storage system working properly because it's going to require an insane amount of logistics. And that's... I've been debating about whether or not I should actually start drawing it. Start writing it in person, but I haven't got to that point yet. Yeah, this is way too slow. I know what it is. My silly conveyor belt can only transport 120 resources per minute. That's what my holdup is. Somehow, by increasing the production on my smelters up, these things are now getting enough iron ingots basically to break even, which still doesn't make any sense to me. I guess I don't understand. Things don't split evenly. I guess if I had each of these smelters on a different production line rather than combining them back into one and then splitting it 4 ways, that would probably work. I don't know how I would do that. I don't know. Maybe I'll change that later. Maybe I won't. For now, it seems to be working well enough for my taste. I got motor production up and running. That took a lot longer than I thought it would. So let's go grab some of our industrial beams. Yeah, sure, we'll take a stack. I need to go find more energy slugs now. I burned through my whole supply. Kind of running low on regular beams. So I'll grab a stack of them. And we should be good. Hang on. What was all this in the service of? Oh, right, oil production. Yes, Update 4 added the zipline tool, which allows you to travel across power lines. It is the greatest thing in the world. I love this thing so much. It's so much fun. Like, I don't use anything else. I unlocked hypertubes a while back, and I haven't used them at all because I've just been ziplining everywhere. It makes traversal so much easier. Like, look at this. All the way up a sheer cliff face. up to my base. And yeah, it totally is a game changer. And you get access to it pretty early. Like, all you need is Caterium. And you can... Caterium and the Researcher. It's got to be pretty close to the speed of a Hypertube. Maybe not as fast as, like, a Hypertube going downward. Or, like, a downward inclined Hypertube, because I think those are a bit faster. But going uphill, I think it is faster. Which is rather interesting. But I'll probably just end up using this thing for forever because it's so good until I can build a train system. That might get you back in. It's pretty good. There are new stuff too, but those are for like the later tiers that I'm excited for. But this is the future site of my main warehouse, which I will be relocating at some point, putting all of my crap there. Okay, refinery takes all that. Oil extractor takes that. So I need to get... How is my power situation? Because these things cost lots. 40 and 30, so that's another 70. Okay, my power grid can support that. I guess if you look at my actual consumption, I can easily support that, but that also includes all of my biomass generators, which haven't actually been doing anything in so long. I may need some more coal plants at some point, but for now, let's do what we can do. So there is oil. Yeah. There's oil in them there hills. Down that away. Motors. I'm gonna need a bunch of copper sheeting. Grab me a stack of that. And motors. I got 2 motors. I guess 50 will have to do for now. Ow. The downside to the zip line is that if you miss your target, it can be painful or potentially deadly. I have fallen off this cliff face and died at least like 2 or 3 times. To the oil lands. Out of my way, alien. I don't have time for you. There's a giant spider around here too. Somewhere. Never mind the floating aliens. They're living their best life. No, it's not here. Those are the impure oil deposits. The purer ones are over here. Look at all these lizard doggos. Look at you. Come here. Come here. Pet. Okay. I think the oil extractors look different now, too. My car is driving itself away. And the oil extractors look totally different. From what I remember. 240 meters cubed. Wait, isn't there a closer one? No, that one's further away. Alright, let's get ourselves a foundation for this refinery. Am I still going to be splashing? No. Okay. My coal power plant is at exactly the right level. The foundations are. That they're pretty much at the same level as the water, so when I run around on those foundations, you hear my feet splashing. It's disgusting. That ended up being like perfect spacing. Okay, so that's going to pump oil. Which... kind of figure I should probably put it into like a fluid buffer. Maybe. Maybe. I'll put it into a fluid buffer over here. Boom. And boom. 2 fluid buffers, in fact. Gross. And then production refinery. Wait. What do I need to make plastic? Okay, it's just oil. Same with rubber. Perfect. I am dreading getting back to tier 7 and 8 again. Or to tier 7. Because my last factory, I set up my aluminum sheeting production, and my god, that was a disaster. There's just so much. Just to produce aluminum sheeting was like, I think 5 refineries, all doing different things. And like two constructors for one of them to be producing aluminum sheeting. It's insane, the level of complexity. Although I think it might be different now. I haven't looked into it, but I do believe they changed it slightly, not a lot. Okay, let's put that there, which is not centered. It's almost like I knew what I was doing. Okay, so this is going to be producing plastic. That's only using 30 per minute. So I'm going to have tons. I'm going to have an absurd amount of excess. Six meters cubed of heavy oil residue. Okay. The refineries are different now, too. They've got all this space underneath. Look at this. I can actually crawl under here. Oh, I can slide under the refineries? Yeah. Let's lay another 30. We should be good. I hate that they don't tell you where the center point is. Or they show you where the center point of the building is rather than the alignment with the actual input. It is dumb. Okay, so that's making plastic. You're going to make rubber. 20. And 10 is 30. How much does that make? 20 per minute and 20 per minute. So that's lots. Whoops. Totally intended. Fluid buffer. So those are going to produce. Let's get the pipelines out of here first. How tall can I make these pipelines? Not that. So that should be able to connect there. No. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's gonna go there, and then a fluid buffer. I'm gonna stick. Actually, gonna build that up a tad bit. Boom. Fluid buffer is going to go up here. That's actually too tall. Okay. Get rid of these foundations then. And nice. It occurs to me that I don't actually have anywhere to put... I can produce fuel, but I don't have the fuel research, like the fuel generator research done yet, so I don't have anything to do with the fuel. So, what else can I do with it? Turn it into petroleum coke. That makes a lot. Okay. Nice right angles. So you'll make petroleum coke. Which will... I guess I can just shove that into an awesome sink for the time being, because I don't need it. I don't think I even used petroleum coke for anything yet. No, I haven't uncovered any recipes that use it, so it is worthless to me. Produces 120 per minute, so I'm actually going to use the Mark II conveyor to do that. Boy, this project got out of hand, didn't it? What kind of garbage is this? No. No. I need my angles to be right. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna reverse engineer this. I'm gonna go the other way. So, fluid buffer needs to go. I'll put it there. That needs to go in there. Why doesn't that... Okay, well, whatever. This makes no sense. Okay, fluid buffer. Gonna go there. Pipeline connects there. So this pipeline is going to connect there. And then theoretically, if this works the same way as the splitters, then this should work. As long as I don't screw it up. God, the sensitivity. There we go. Okay. Wait. No, you're doing petroleum coke. You're not doing coke. Well, I should hope you're not doing coke. You're doing rubber. So rubber and plastics, which will then have to go into their own storage sheds, which I'll expand this for. Get my car out of the way. And storage shed. One there. One there. How many is this making? 20. Right, they're both 20, so I don't need to worry about crazy. Crazy conveyor belts. That's that one. I need this one. Okay, so theoretically this should be everything that I need. Now to hook this up to my power grid and watch as it completely shuts everything down. Okay, power pole. Gonna put a Mark II power pole. I don't know, over here. Wait, because the power will be coming from this way. Yeah, that makes sense. And then there's only 5 things I really need to hook up to the power. So I'll put another power pole down here, I guess. And then that hooks up to the awesome sink. That hooks up to Refinery 1, Refinery 2, Refinery 3. And to this. That can hook up to the extractor. And then I can build my power line to Victory. Can I still ride on that? Or is it too close to the container? Let's find out. Too close. Build it on the outside edge. Because it is incredibly important that I be able to zipline at all times. And then away we go. Connect this to my power supply somehow, some way. There's the too long point. How stupid do I want to get with this? This is a real question. Get away. Where did you guys come from? Okay, yeah, I got a ways to go. I guess I'll be able to just zip line my way back, so whether or not I bring my car with me doesn't really matter all that much. Okay, wire's too long, so let's go about there. There's something about this that just makes me want to build a stupid zipline obstacle course. Just as ridiculous as possible. There is people over there. There are people over there. Aliens, I should say. right there. And this goes over here. I think this might be where the giant spider is. It's around here somewhere. I was driving past it, and it came out of nowhere and attacked me at some point. But I don't remember where exactly it was. This is going to be quite the trip back. Quite the zip line back. That goes right through a rock face. Can't do that. I want to get it up there. It's got to be somewhere I can build up there. All I need is just a single spot right there. Then I can ascend as long as I don't miss. The zipline also makes traversal just around the map so much easier. Now I can build a better one. Wire's too long. Well, let's get up here then. I know there's somewhere up here I can build one of these things. Come on. Come on. No, doesn't want to play nice. I have to do it the old-fashioned way. Actually, I might be able to jump. Oh yeah, I can jump 4-meter foundations. Well, I could. Not anymore. The old Minecraft. Minecraft my way up here. Get myself a better vantage point. Potentially get somewhere. Oh, hello. Nope. Floor's too steep, too steep, too steep. This just does not want to play nice. Might be too steep. I don't think this is gonna work. I'll be honest. Now, let's see if I can do this without murking myself. Because otherwise, this will be incredibly embarrassing. Yeah, okay. Ow. Actually, yeah, I'll... Because I gotta get rid of all this stuff. Oh, the mass delete option is so nice. I'm so happy they added that. Wire's too long. I don't have time to fight you, alien. I'm on a very important mission. Might have been around here that the spider was hiding. Wire too long. Okay, that there. Then this potentially across this gap here. Come on, I saw a little spot there. Well, that's not great. Scratch that. We'll just keep things going on the ground. Oh, it's a big boy. I hope that's not through the poison. Oh, there he is. Not afraid of you. Rebar gun. Sucker. Let me shoot you with my gun. Okay, so we'll go there. Hopefully up onto this rock. I could probably just find a spot and zip line. Hopefully. Really? This whole rock is too steep for me to build on? Doesn't look that steep to me. I guess if nothing else, I can just kind of cheese it that way. Oh, I forgot that I've got the wall attachments. me, though. Nope. Hey, buddy. Calm down. Can I just jump on this rock? I totally can. I'm just an idiot. Now, can I get up there? Floor's too steep. Floor is too steep. It occurs to me that I just have ladders. Water? Excuse me? Uh-oh. Well, okay. Too tall. Allow me to eat nuts for a brief moment. This is the tricky part. I guess I could just do it the relatively easy way. Connect it with the power lines I have down here already. So I'd like it. I could connect it up there. Maybe I can make this work. Gotta get a little bit creative. This is gonna hurt if this doesn't work. It's not gonna work. Oh, okay, it did. So now if I delete that, oh, this makes me nervous. Slow but steady. Okay, so maybe not quite something as terrifying as that. Maybe like over here. And then to there. Oh, no, that's too close. Hang on. Because I need enough clearance around this rock. And to there. Alright, let's see what happens. Uh-oh. That one might take a bit of getting used to. Shit. I should heal myself before I go on to the next leg of the journey. Lest I murder myself again. Okay, briefly travels through the poison. May have to deal with that at some point. Get that slug. So it's a bit of a journey. That's for sure. I don't even know if this is actually faster than running. At this point, with the Blade Runners on. Alright. Everything is up and running. We got rubber, we got plastic. We are... Wait. This is filling up faster than it can produce. 40 per minute. That shouldn't... That's only making 10, and that's making 20. Okay, I think it's just the refineries have to spool up before it can start producing, so it ends up overproducing. But that's fine. And then we are getting petroleum coke. Straight into our item sink. Anyway. So we got plastic, we got rubber. Our oil production is already wildly out of control. These things have only just been running and already both fluid buffers are basically full. Cool. So I gotta let that do its thing. I'll take the vehicle back. I still think it's silly to have a car that just runs on coal. I guess if I'm gonna pollute, I might as well do it as straight to the point as possible. Screw refining things. A little bit of a graphical bug there. But that brings us back home to our nice little crash site. Not our crash site, mind. I survived mine. Let's go check on our steel zone. This little island is also a great place to find berries, because there's like 4 berry bushes on it, but there is also a big boy that you must fight for domination. Oh, this nightmare hellscape. Okay, we got motors. We got rotors. We've probably got 1,000,000 encased steel beams. Let us see. Not that many. Not as many as I would like, but good enough for the time being. This is definitely the bottleneck here. Although, yeah, that thing's using 60 per minute. 60 steel ingots per minute for only 15 steel beams. It's not worth at all. Oh well. We're getting there. Go head back to my main base. Oh, I took the wrong way. I went back to my coal plant first. I don't need to come here anymore. Yikes. That's a lot closer than I thought it would. I'm probably gonna need a lot more. Well, not a lot more, but a few more coal generators, just to keep up a nice buffer. I think at this point I am basically producing every item that I can be. Is there still some items that I have unlocked, but I can't produce because I don't have the manufacturer yet? That's its own can of worms. I think I'm gonna need to get fuel generators unlocked before I can start plonking down manufacturers, because those things use up lots of power. Where are we at? Oh yeah, that's all my smart plating. Are these still being produced? They are. But I have, yeah, my rotors and this is probably full. Almost. And modular frames? Yeah. Well, didn't really get much done. Mostly just busy work. I guess we got our oil set up. We got production of pretty much every part that we need at this point. I guess I could set up a production for AI limiters. because I will likely need those soon. Or maybe not. I can still make those manually. Not a priority, at least. But I got motors. I got some stators. Eventually, my dream is to have everything under one roof. One monument where all my production is, all my storage, with maybe the exception of like nuclear power, because that's kind of its own thing. Biofuel generators still are not running, so they are still inactive. I would like to... No, I think I'm probably good. Yeah. I'm gonna go climb up my tower here and probably call it there for the night. Because there's still lots for me to do, but it's going to be a lot of planning and testing and probably waiting for items to produce. So I'll call it there for now. I've made a new save pre-rebuild because it is. I intend to save it before I tear apart my whole factory just in case something goes wrong and suddenly I'm short on items. So I can go back to before I did all that. But that'll be that. Let's see here. Yeah, I'll call it there. I have to go find something to eat because I'm suddenly realizing how hungry I am. So I will send you into the void for the time being. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for hanging out. And I'll see you next time. Have a good night.